Alright, I got another dumpster diving video. I actually had to redo some of the audio on this because I realized that I had the really good version of this Julia Child book. So I pull it out of a bag full of books later in the video. Ooh, that's a Bob Ross stuffy. Nice. And when I pull it out, I just left the audio that I did earlier. I'm like, yeah, it's just a reprint. It's not worth any money. So that's kind of funny. Oh, and I found these shoes that were in a different box. They were in a cheap box, but they're Italian. What are they called? Ferragamo? Something? Yeah, Salvatore Ferragamo Boutique. A little surprise. Always check the boxes when you're dumpster diving. You never know. Here's a fancy hat. The tag says Juicy Couture on it. Also another word I don't know how to say. Ooh, we got a minion. And some other little stuffies in there. I take that minion, that's for sure. That Minnie Mouse was a little dirty. Wow, sweet minion. Nice. This is a Toshiba receiver of some sort. I don't know what it is. I bet it's worth a lot of money, but you can see a broken knob on it. I've sold these before. Those gloves, the boxing gloves, popped up. Only found one though. I got a good knockoff Carhartt work coat. That's a freebie. It's going out in my neighborhood. This is a stripper shoe. Oh, pardon me, exotic dancer shoe. It can't be anything else than that. Can't walk far in them. Oh, I see all the kids wearing these hoodies. Essentials. I don't know why this got chucked. It probably has a stain on it. I gotta double check it and look at it better. That's a hot brand. I don't know what it is. I have no idea why it says Essentials or what it means, but I got New Balance here. I'll probably give these as freebies. They had good tread on them. They're just a real high-end kind. Free shoes for people, that'd be cool. That Beatles thing would have been nice if it weren't cracked up, but we are in the dumpster, so it happens. Oh, and I got a whole big tote bag of board games. I kind of just pulled them out and chucked them back in. I rode my bike to the dumpster that day, and I knew I couldn't take all the stuff you saw already, plus this. Leave a comment if you know what that dice game is. That was weird. Battle of the Sexes? Oh, if somebody gave away all their bad board games, malarkey. Oh wow, jigsaw puzzle, buzzword. That's it. I left them all in the dumpster. Shame on me. Feel free to leave a comment and shame me for that. Mildly, don't be rude about it or crazy about it or anything. I don't need that. We're gonna see 3 lawnmowers in a minute. You can see one there, the old-fashioned push kind. My mom actually got one of those growing up and made me use it. And I'm not that old where like, they're definitely gas-powered lawnmowers. That's an electric one too. I for sure should have taken that, but I didn't. But another dumpster diver did because it was gone when I went the next day. I kind of just popped through these shoes real quick because they were sketchy. There were like 4 of them that were all duct taped together. So you didn't think too much of them. But they also do say made in Italy on them. The box said Vanelli. I don't think they're a real fancy kind. I guess you could have some Italian shoes and them not be fancy. Some like little wallets. I took those to give as freebies. We're loaded with phones here. Is this a Samsung one in there? I found a Samsung one somewhere along the way. It's decent. It's like not an expensive phone. It's older, but it works. I don't know what to do with it. It's somebody else's phone. I could try to reset it. I don't know. I don't want to mess with people's electronics like that. Here's a loaded box with DVDs and CDs in it. Let's see what I can spot with my little eye while I'm trying to record this video. You can see Disturbia. Oh, I thought that was a Rihanna song. I guess it's a movie. Outlaw Josie Wales, The Jeffersons. Oh, I looked at the CDs before. There was a Big Daddy Kane CD. There's Barbra Streisand. There was a Whitney Houston CD. I left all those in there. I don't know anything about selling those or if anybody wants them. But I haven't found books in this dumpster in like weeks. Here's a cool old Fantagraphics comic. I'm gonna sell that on eBay. Hell yeah. It's not in great shape, but I think people like that one, that little title. Then we got Julia Child, The Art of French Cooking. Or oh man, I got so excited about these. If it's in early printing, those can be worth a couple $100, but I think it's just a reprint of some sort. It looks nice though. I probably just stick it in a little library in my neighborhood. Oh, there were these fancy serving spoons in there too. I think they're brass up top. I'm sure the rest is just pure silver. Just some quick Levi's here. Boot cut, 32 by 32. It's my size, but I don't think I want them. A whole thing of copy paper. I only took one of them for my printer because I had my bike. Even that was just heavy as heck in my backpack with the rest of the stuff I hauled off with. There's a bin with Baptist hymns in it. It's old, like 1924, I think it said, but it's just, I don't know, it's damaged and it's not worth much anyway. There's a little phone. Oh yeah, I powered that one up. There was only one number in it. And the person's name was Lady Love. I think it's pretty safe to say that's a burner phone for someone's side piece. Oh, I thought this mirror was nice. It's cracked up top. Look at the top left corner. You can see like a chunk out of it, but I was thinking about taking it still because I think it's a wooden frame and it's all carved up. I don't know anything about picture frames or mirror frames like that, but it looked nice. Oh, this stuff was all wet, and the rest of the dumpster wasn't wet, so I didn't mess with it too much. It looked like crap anyway, so just chucked it aside. We're really running out of good stuff toward the end of these videos, but at the very end, I will kind of spread everything out on my table at home just to show it off a little better. That backpack was all ripped up, but it was almost cool. Here's a good example of crap that people buy and just shouldn't. There's no reason to buy this. It's a hoodie that says this. It's crazy. Just buy a plain hoodie. Get something used. It's decent. We don't need to be making crap like this because it just ends up in a landfill. It's disgusting. There's a couple runner rugs in there. They were not fancy ones. If they were fancy ones, I definitely would have taken them because they're pricey. That's a Minecraft shoe. I didn't know those existed. Looks like a little cheapie. I left it in there. A little cheapie shoe. I don't know what the point of this is. Oh, there's a bag. It's really nice and colorful on the inside of it. Oh, I don't know what the brand is. I think I just left that one in there. And welcome to the Something House book. There's a cool little water container there. Yeah, just trashed it. I gotta start getting like big amounts of this stuff and taking it to a flea market or something. Kind of cool stuff. Oh, there's the Samsung phone. I don't know. I fired it up. It turns on. Batteries hold juice. I'm gonna play around with it a little bit. There's a ton of light bulbs. I've been giving these out as freebies in my neighborhood. They're decent light bulbs. I think these are like $15 for some of these packs at the store. I don't really want to flip stuff like that online. So I've just been giving them out as freebies. And then I go back to this freebie spot in my neighborhood and they're gone real fast. So people need light bulbs. Let there be light. Oh, yes. Here's part of the haul. There's this winter trapper hat, I believe they're called, all black. It doesn't really clasp at the bottom. Those are just big hanging ribbons. I'm not sure if it's a women's hat, but I think I'm just going to rock it because it's comfy. Yeah. There's the Julia Child book. It's a fancy looking book. I might just leave it on my shelf. Baptist hymnal book. There's those Levi's. Boot cut. I'm giving those out. Some fancy Levi's that I've sold. I think they're like a red label or something. They're like $50. Those jeans are probably like 15. I'm not messing with them. Little freebie wallets. No name brand on them. Cute little hearts. Somebody will be happy to get those, I think. There's my printer paper. Is this copy paper? That's printer paper, right? Yeah. Oh, and then here's a longer clip of me busting these shoes out. I think I thought they were very fancy, but they're like kind of fancy. I don't know. Italiano. I might try to list those babies on eBay, see what I get for them. They have wear on the bottom, but the rest of it looks great. Little slip-on work shoes. Somebody's gonna want those, I think. There's this hoodie. It did have some stains on the front, but I'll try to give it out for free. Somebody might still want it because that brand's so hot right now. There's my sweet little minion. There's a hodgepodge of phones. Oh, and then these New Balance say diabetic soles in them. I don't know exactly what that means. They're like, I think they said 411 all terrain. Yeah, they kind of look like trail runners. I don't know if that's technically what these are. And there's the serving spoons. That's the end of the video. Peace out.